Hi, my name is Wendy Maxian. Welcome to my first podcast ever. This is pretty new to me, so if this is a little awkward and horrible, I apologize. But I am a third-year PhD student at the College of Mass Communications at Texas Tech University, and in the Department of Advertising, but my interests are a little bit broader than that. I got into mass communications as an undergrad at John Carroll University in Cleveland, Ohio. I was interested in journalism, majored in journalism, and once I got out into the real world and tried to get a job in journalism, realized that I did not want to be broke for the rest of my life. So at that time I opted to do some bartending and some serving, make some cash. Worked for a while as a social worker, and then decided to go back and get my master's as an attempt to sort of move the journalism forward and try and get a real job in journalism. That didn't work out either, so I ended up going back to bartending and serving, and then finally just decided to give up on the real world and go get my PhD. So here I am, my third year, finishing up classes, getting ready to dissertate. Getting pretty excited about it, but nervous too. So currently I am researching media dependency, and in particular the psychophysiological correlates of people's reactions to interacting with media. And basically, it sounds all fancy, but it's just how people respond to the media they watch or use, or when they interact with media, how their body responds to that. Even though I'm working on my PhD and that takes up way too many hours of my time, I do try to have fun and some sort of hobby or social life outside of my PhD, but that is very difficult to do. So still looking for hobbies. If anyone has any suggestions, please feel free to send them along to the blog. Basically, I'm in need of social life and some hobbies, but I do have a dog. I like to spend time with my dog, which is pretty cool. I also like to cook, pretty much open to any kind of food or new cooking techniques, etc. And definitely like trying that out. And I also am a relatively new homeowner, so I'm now sadly into yard maintenance and other such fun things like curb appeal and how to grow grass. So that's the other exciting part of my life. In terms of taking this class, I took it to just pretty much to learn how to do all this stuff, because I've never done any sort of production work or really worked with putting my own content on the web other than typing some comments in here and there. So I'm pretty excited to learn all of that. And as far as my paper topic goes, something that's been of interest to me lately, really fascinated with how rapidly new media technologies advance and develop, and that people just seem to passively accept them into their lives without thinking about the consequences, and not just personal consequences, but more philosophical consequences of how that will affect their life as a whole, and then eventually society as a whole. So I plan on doing some interviews, talking to different people in this, trying to explore these different ideas, and we will see how that goes. It's a pretty, haven't really thought it all through yet, so very basically that will be what I'll be doing. And I guess that is it.